In this video, I'm going to be talking about domestic violence. So I'm going to be relating domestic violence to the death of a high-profile celebrity in Nigeria. If you're interested in catching this content, why don't you do your boy a solid? Go down, smash the subscribe button, and while you're down there, click the bell icon to stay notified when we drop future videos. And you're here already, so why don't you go ahead and give us a thumbs up? It helps us a lot. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you found this video valuable. And you're going to find more people just like you all around the world to show these videos too, okay? So why don't you give me 1 second? I'm gonna dash off to the market and I'm gonna be right back with more.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical, all the niggas mimical, but they stand still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello Chronicles, hello YouTube, how are you all doing today? It's still your boy Fuse from FuseChronicles.com. Now in this video, like I said at the start, we're going to be talking about domestic violence, and I'm going to be relating the concept of domestic violence to the death of a high-profile celebrity in Nigeria. You know us. We are a travel, tourism, and lifestyle channel here on YouTube, and we hardly ever come up with this kind of content. But this is Civil Thursday, and on Civil Thursdays, we always talk about cultural issues, civil topics, and how they relate with everyday living, okay? Now, I must confess, I did not want to shoot this content. I had a different content planned out for this episode of Civil Thursday. But my wife, guys, my wife won't stop talking about it. My wife won't stop drumming and hitting on this issue. And I just had to go out to drop my own 2 cent worth of opinion about this stuff. There was, or there is, or she's dead now, so let's use the word was. There was a celebrity here in Nigeria called Osinachi Nwachukwu. She was a gospel artist, okay? Literally just blew in the entertainment scene here in Nigeria. She was struggling in the music scene, and she came out with this hit single, featured another gospel artist, and it just caught fire and blew up, and everybody's been talking about her. But apparently, for years now, and I mean years, and the years I'm talking about are in double figures, okay? For years now, she had been domestically abused. Thus the title of this video, domestic violence. She had been domestically abused by her husband. This been going on for years and years and years and years, and she kept it on the low. She didn't tell anybody about this stuff. It was insane. She didn't tell her sisters, even though her sisters came to visit sometimes, or maybe she traveled to the village to see her sisters, her family, and they found bruises and scars and stuff on her body. She kept trying to just deflect attention from the husband, who was allegedly the person who was abusing her, okay? Now, I realize that there are two sides or even multiple sides to a tale. I'm talking about this tragedy from the standpoint of what has been going on in the media. I'm talking about TVs, newspapers, and Facebook and all these other places. And the sister, this girl's or this woman's sister, these are the opinions I'm going off of before making this video. Nobody has heard the version from the husband. Okay, so let's get back. Let's stop getting distracted. So she's been domestically violated and she's been brutalized by her husband for years, and she didn't tell anybody. She only told one of her brethren, so one of the people from her church, just one lady in her church. She told about this, and she made the lady swear, promise that she was not going to tell any other person. Fast forward to, I think last week or thereabout, the husband went into his violent episodes again, and apparently he drop kicked this lady. And maybe I'm just exaggerating, maybe it wasn't a drop kick, but he did kick the lady on her chest. Kicked her so hard that she went down, was unconscious, and they had to rush her to the hospital. Get into the hospital, they tried to stabilize her, put her on the life support systems. You know how the medical people do. And apparently what happened was she had, I don't know what to call it, should I call it a clot? Or there was some blood congestion on her chest, eventually she died, okay? Eventually she died. Now, when she died, that was when the lady who she confided in many years ago about the violence that was going on or mitigated against her in her home by her husband came out and started talking. Oh, she told me, and everybody started talking about all this. It's all over the place. All the radio stations, TV stations are talking about domestic violence. It's insane. And that's probably why they don't want to talk about it. But my wife won't just let me be. My wife has been on my case. Why haven't you spoken about this stuff? Why haven't you let your viewers know about what is happening in Nigeria? And you know this is a travel and tourism channel. So I had to come and let you guys know what is happening in the green Nigeria, okay? Now, this is my 2 cents worth. Guys, what is going on? What is going on? Your family is supposed to be that unit that you as a man protect with your life. Your kids are there, your children are there, your wife is there. Why would you go out to the streets, hustle, and try to get this bread, and then you come back home and your accountant, your consigliere, your assistant, the person who's supposed to be your support, your center, you start to turn into a punching bag. It makes no sense. I remember when I was still in the university, there was this girl, they weren't even married. She was going out with this guy who was violent and was always beating up on her all the time. Eventually, he killed her. And there's a pattern here, guys. There's a pattern here. These women love their husbands so much and they want to just keep up with this facade that everything is going on well. There's no crack or no jinx in the armor. Everything is good. My husband is the angel, the knight in shining armor, even if they're dying inside. So they don't want to say anything. I know there's this culture in Nigeria where people believe that you don't need a third party coming into your marriage to tell you how to run your stuff, to tell you how to treat your husband or how your husband should treat you. People believe that if a third party comes into their marriages, it's going to be the end of the marriage because you're always going to listen to an outside voice. But that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. If you are quarreling or always fighting or arguing with your significant other, you need couples counseling. You need to see a therapist, particularly if one of you is violent or prone to violence. You need to see a therapist so that they could somehow reprogram the mind and make you guys live more amicably. Do you get it? All this whole concept of not talking or not letting people outside know what's going on, it's always spells doom for the women. I've hardly heard situation. I think only one time I heard that the woman killed the husband, but all other times it's usually the women who suffer this stuff. And I keep saying this, guys. I keep saying this to both my friends who are married, my friends who are single. Marriage is not by force. If you see that you're not compatible or this person is prone to violence or this person is making your life a living hell, you have to opt out. Like the UFC, you have to tap out. You need to do this stuff, guys. It doesn't make any sense you staying in a marriage and killing each other. Maybe your husband killing you or you killing your husband. And there's something else I want to let you guys know. I see it going on. I see it happening all the time. I see a woman who is going out with a guy. Maybe they're planning to get married. And maybe the guy is a smoker. And the lady says stuff like, I'm going to change him. I'm going to change that man. He smokes. Oh, he humanizes. He's always going after different women. I'm going to change him. Or he's into this wild lifestyle, partying all the time, snuffing coke and smoking marijuana and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to change him. Stop. You can change a man, okay? In fact, not just men, you can change another individual. People only change when they want to change. If you think you've changed a man because he stopped maybe one or two of the vices he was into, think again. That man has just kind of repressed the urge to do those things, produced the situation and the circumstances or the conditions that he was used to in the past. He's going to relapse and get into those vices again. I'm sick of hearing about domestic violence. Whether it's a woman who verbally abuses and demeans her man, or a man who uses his wife or girlfriend as a punching bag. Marriage and relationships are things that are supposed to be enjoyed. Yes, I know, and I'm not ignorant of the fact that it's not going to be all rosy. I know this. We all have our differences. I, for one, like football. I like to watch football. Saturdays and Sundays, I watch football. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I watch football. My wife doesn't like football. Yes, she watches it once in a while, maybe sometimes to even please me, but she doesn't like it, and I know she doesn't like it. So what did I do? I got another cable network. So when I'm watching football on one, she's watching whatever she wants to watch on the other cable network. Compromise. We have to live with these women. We have to look after our women, guys. What is going on? Nigerian men, or the men all over the world. What is going on? Why do we go out abusing our women, abusing our wives, turning our wives to punching bags? Makes no sense. Now the woman is dead. And from what I was able to gather, she was the breadwinner in that family because she was this multi-platinum selling Nigerian musician, a celebrity who was performing across different Christian festivals, carnivals, and churches and shows and all that kind of stuff. And she was the one bringing bread to the family and putting food on the table. Now she is dead. Maybe this is the problem. Maybe this was the problem. Maybe because she was that high-profile person, the husband felt intimidated and he felt, oh my gosh, she's making me look like a lesser man. It doesn't matter. You don't compete. A husband doesn't compete with his wife. Husband, wife are one. They don't compete. And if you're already thinking this way, then it just shows this is a problem in itself. If you're looking at whatever your wife is doing and all you can see is, oh, she's bigger than me, then you shouldn't be in that marriage in the first place. It's doing my head in. It's doing my head in because I never wanted to shoot this content, but even thinking about this right now, it's just making me go insane. I just don't get it. It's annoying. Please, guys, we have to stop violence of any form, particularly on our significant other, our wives, our children. There are men who come back home from work or come back home from wherever, and their children and their wives are punching bags. How does that make sense that the people you were supposed to be protecting are the people that you were subjecting to terror? Whenever your kids see you coming in, whenever the car drives into the parking lot, the kids, oh my God, daddy is around. And they dive into whatever holes or burrows they hide just because you're coming home. What kind of madness and insane form of living is that, guys? Domestic violence of any form should be stopped, particularly those mitigated and directed at your significant other, whether a wife to the husband, or the husband to the wife, or to the kids. It has to stop, okay? I need to stop yapping now. I need to put my emotions in check. Do your boy a favor, go down if you love this content, or if you love content to put out, smash the subscribe button. And I want to know your opinion about domestic violence. Were you a victim of domestic violence? When I was growing up as a little boy, I saw domestic violence unfold before my very eyes. I'm not going to go too much into that. But are you a victim of domestic violence, or have your dad or your mom been going at it? Leave it down in the comment section below. I would like to know how you guys grew up. Do your boy a favor, go down, smash the subscribe button. While you're down there, click on the bell icon to stay notified when we drop videos such as this, or our travel content, or our lifestyle content, okay? And while you're out there, if you love the video, if you love the value in this video, why don't you like this video? It helps us a lot. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you love the value we put out in this video, and you're gonna find more people just like you all around the world to show this video to, okay? And if you want to get close to Fuse for some strange reason, if you love the videos we put out and you have personal questions and you want to put them to me, why don't you follow me on my socials, on my TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram handles, and they all share the same handle, which is @Fuse Chronicles, okay? And don't forget, share this video with your friends. We need to spread the gospel of domestic violence, and we need to let people know that it's not helping us, okay? It needs to stop. So until the next one, bye-bye for now.